told you it was moments taken seconds before disaster strikes. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Greta, and I just thought I would do something a little bit different today. I thought I would bring out my crafty side and paint this old pair of shoes that I have. They're just a pair of Ortho-Lite Keds. They're very cute. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, and it's gonna take me like weeks to even figure out a design that I want to do. But you know what? Let's just jump right in. Alrighty, so I actually settled on a design fairly quickly. So I'm actually just gonna start painting, and here is the image that I'm going to be basing my design off of. And the reason that I did this certain design was because I was gonna do color blocking with like pastel colors, but then I realized it had these green tongues that I didn't think would look good with pastel colors, so I decided to go with the cherries because I think I can color match this very well for the stems and the leaves. All right, so I'm in my backyard now, and I'm just gonna lay out all my materials and start painting. So we have this cup of water for rinsing off brushes. We have this paper towel to rinse off brushes as well. We have tape so I can block stuff off. We have, of course, the shoes. There's some crusty old brushes that I'm sure will work fine. And then we've got my red and green Americana paint. And my basement's kind of a mess right now, so I couldn't really find my palettes. So I'm just gonna use this old CD that I found in my case. I also couldn't find my tripod, so the angles are gonna be really bad. Okay, so we're gonna start by sketching out my design on my shoes. So these are the main two brushes that I'm gonna be using. So I have this one with like kind of a finer tip so that I can make straighter lines. And then I have this one with more of a round tip so that I can do the actual cherries. So I'm going to actually start with the cherries and then connect them with the stems. We've got the first two little cherry things on there, and I'm obviously gonna go back over this later with more paint just so that I can get more thick colors, but right now I'm just starting with just a basic design. I also just realized that I totally forgot to tape off the edges. Luckily I didn't get anything on there yet, but I'm gonna tape up the shoes now. So that was kind of a struggle, but it's done, except I probably need to do this little area too. But actually, that's not fully done. That's only one shoe. I'll do the next one when I start painting that one. All right, so the first shoe, all the like little cherries on it are done. I haven't done the stems yet, but I think I'm gonna save that until I complete the cherries fully. So these obviously need another coat, so I'm gonna let that dry while I start on the second shoe. First step is taping, so here's the shoe before. And this is it after. I decided not to tape the little tongues just because I thought I probably won't get paint on there, but this is probably gonna be videos taken seconds before disaster strikes. Second shoe base layer is done, and so I'm gonna go back to the first shoe and repaint it again. By the way, I hope this video is not making you think that I'm an artist of any kind. I'm like decent at painting because I learned how to in like second grade, but I am no good by any means. I'm not creative. I looked this up online for how to do this, so you will not be getting a lot of these videos. Now for the second layer on the second shoe. I told you it was moments taken seconds before disaster strikes. Look at that smear. I need to get that out with the white paint. I actually was able to cover it up pretty well, so maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay, second shoe is also done now. So now I'm gonna take my green paint and my fine tipped thin brush, and I'm gonna start painting the stems. First coat of the stems of the first shoe are done. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in with my red and touch up the parts that seem to have gotten like a little bit messy in the shuffle. Now we get to peel off the tape. So it turns out you're supposed to seal these with Podge, which I don't have, so... So this was supposed to be an epic montage of me like saving the day and going to Michael's and buying sealant for my thing, but, oh, okay, so I show up, I get my item, and I go up to the counter, and the woman, she like phones her boss, and she's like, you have to be 18 to buy this. Because they don't want me eating it. I'm 14 years old. Does it look like I'm gonna be eating glue? So yeah, I'm kind of in a mood, but it's fine. I'll get it later. So here's the finished product, minus the sealant, of course. And yeah, I actually think they turned out pretty cute, and I have no idea what I'm doing in this clip, but you know, it's fine. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I definitely recommend painting your shoes this summer.